Hi design darlings, this is Tanisha Denise. I am a crafter, DIYer, and stay-at-home mommer, and today I'm going to show you what is a junk journal, what's a glue book, what's an art journal, and what's a planner, what's a junky planner. Let's get started. Let's just talk about it. Let's just look at it. Okay, so a junk journal. A junk journal, from my understanding, and also guys, please keep in mind whenever I do my videos, inspiration, I think, in the art community comes from everywhere and from everybody. So I at no time ever want it to seem like I'm stealing something from somebody. If you notice something that specifically started with somebody and it's like exactly the same and I didn't say anything, please say something in the comments. I would not be offended, and I will be sure to link them if I've forgotten. But if I'm taking something like a direct tutorial from somebody, okay, then I'm going to link it. But if it's just a general idea, and especially if I've made it my own, I probably won't even think to mention it, because I'm assuming that we're all sharing ideas, and that was kind of the point of the art community. I could be wrong, but you know, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Anyway, so my understanding of a junk journal is that it's something originally started made from recycled or upcycled material, trash. Okay, the camera keeps shaking, so I'm gonna stop it and I might tape it down. Well, let me come right back. Never mind, I didn't tape it down. I'm just gonna try to not shake so much. Shake. Did it do it? Okay, let me just not shake the table. Okay, so yeah, a junk journal is something that is made from recycled materials made into a journal. So like envelopes, cereal boxes, paper towels, old papers, all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to even think of other stuff, just old ephemera, which ephemera is just papers and things that you collect from experiences in your life. So things like movie tickets and postcards and stamps, different things like that. That's considered ephemera. Recipe cards. So junk journal takes all that and puts it together. So it's similar to scrapbooking, but it takes away, you know, scrapbooking has those real like pretty, pristine, clean cut lines. Junk journaling kind of gets away from that, and it's more scrappy in the way of like it's more, it's less perfect. It's more I really like the look of junk journaling because you can make a mistake, it is not glaring. Whereas I feel like with scrapbooking, sometimes if you kind of, stuff isn't cut right and not to size, is pretty obvious. So that's a general idea of what junk journaling is. So let me just show you a couple of mines that I made. You'll recognize some of these from my old channel if you follow me. So this is like the first one I made, and it's falling apart right now because I didn't know what I was doing. I tried to use double-sided tape, but it was the cheap kind. So don't cheap out on stuff, guys. But it was so cute. Like I had made these little pockets with these tags. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. And it was supposed to, there's a tag in here too. And I put loyal in here. Hopefully you can see that. It's kind of far away, so I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just telling you. So what it was supposed to do was these little sides with these girls were supposed to be stuck on this, and then it was supposed to open up like that and like that. Yeah, and then this was supposed to come out, and this was supposed to be a writing board, and then this little strap was going to keep it closed. Then you had a pocket in here, and I just love the front cover of it, but I still love it. It's just falling apart because I didn't glue it well, and I haven't had time to go back and try to fix it. I love these little, this is a postcard that I got from an art show when I lived in China. So it was very interesting and pretty, and something that I had hoarded and wanted to use for some reason. So yeah, so junk journal. So like, okay, I recycled a watercolor page that I made, or recycled some old paper that I didn't have use for, and magazine pages, and like a bag. Why do I say box? And then like some other little papers from an old something I had. And I really like this. It just it was really stiff because I didn't really know exactly what I was doing. So it was really stiff because I used like kind of the cardstock stuff that you usually would use on the front cover. I kind of used it inside, you know, trying to make it. I thought that she was supposed to make it thick, and then when I started using it, I was like, ooh, this is too thick. But okay, so uses for a junk journal. I use this one to plan my daughter's 3rd birthday party. Because it was a princess party. I had to do it from scratch, and I had to do it for under $50, I think. So I was able to do it for around $50. It turned out beautiful. If you follow me on Instagram, I think there's a picture on there from the party. The Instagram is just Design Darlings Club. So yeah, I did planning for my husband's surprise, which was free. It was a Christmas gift, and it was I made like a man cave area in the garage for him, and I had got just free, you know, on Craigslist they have free furniture all the time that people are trying to get rid of. But I lucked out, and my sister-in-law had some free furniture, so that's what I used for my husband's gift. But anyway, we're supposed to be talking about journals. So this journal, I loved it, but I knew it was kind of messed up, so I was like, I'm just going to use it, and I'm just going to enjoy it. And I did, and I used it for planning because, to be honest with you, I am not a journaler. I'm a planner. I like to write in my journals ideas and plans. I don't really document my day like that. For some reason, it's just hard for me to remember to do it, and then I just kind of get lost with doing it. But planner and planning, I'm much better with that. So here's another junk journal. Now this one is a little more scrapbooky. Like I use book pages on the inside, which I love using book pages. I got to do that more. And then just papers and magazine pages. Like here's a magazine page. Oh, this is a calendar page, I think, actually. Yes, a calendar page. But calendar pages are definitely fun to use. Just paper and scrapbooking paper. I made some pockets. And this one, I don't want to flip through it, my writing part, because it's a collection of my conspiracy theories. And so that's private. But so here's another idea for your junk journal. So if you like scrapbooking, you can use it in a more scrapbooking way. So I did this one, I did kind of like document my life. And this is my December daily from last year. Or is it still 20? This is from 2017, I think. Yeah, so from last year. And it was really fun, and I put pictures in it, so you know, you can put pictures inside of your junk journals and use it more as a scrapbook rather than like a diary, or like I said, a planning thing. You can use it more like a scrapbook. And this one, it was definitely used more like a scrapbook. There's pictures of my baby from all her Christmases. So that's the idea for a junk journal. Okay, and I just love how it's like eclectic, and there's just all these textures and all this different stuff going on. This one I used a placemat for the cover, and it was really fun. It was really fun writing in it. It was really a nice experience. That I like. I can do the documenting your day or your life for a specific period of time, but when it gets to just be indefinite, I have a problem with that. This is another junk journal I made, and this is getting more towards the style that I'm currently interested in. So right now I'm interested in, instead of junking it and having so many pockets and envelopes and stuff, kind of having pretty much clear pages for writing, just tea stained and maybe decorated, lightly decorated. I think I just like that style a little bit more, but this one I was using as a gratitude journal. So, you know, like you can add cards. This is a card I got from my sister-in-law and brother-in-law. And just, you know, pages of my gratitude and different things. And, you know, there's some decoration here, but it's not much. Oh, this card is gorgeous. My husband got it for me. It's amazing. But yeah, there's some decoration like stickers or place on the ends of the pages. I added these, what are these? It was from a old necklace, and that my mom got me when she saw me doing this craft and had bought it for me. And that was some fabric, a tip-in, Amity Bloom. I know I got that from her for sure. And this is from Daphne's Diary, beautiful crafting magazine. I'm in love with it, and I'm able to get it occasionally. Before I couldn't even get that magazine because I couldn't afford it. Although I'm probably about to go back to that since I'm not going to be working a regular job. But yeah, you can use it for gratitude journal, regular journal, diary, writing your thoughts, ideas, dreams. You can use it to document. You can use it as a scrapbook. Now here's another idea. I like to make my own planners. So I'll be making a video making a planner soon too. Now this one was inspired by Liz Drake. She made her Big Fatty, and I think she was even inspired by another person. If you watch her video, you will see, she'll say who she was inspired by. And then this is just a mess. I love it. Like, I have pictures of my kids, I have thoughts, ideas, I have plans, but then I didn't finish it because I'm trying to figure out the best planning system for me. I think that I need a lot of room to write freely. And these little squares, you know how people usually do the little month squares? I don't think that works too good for me. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. But this one was gorgeous. I was like, I'm gonna stop hoarding stuff, and everything that I think is pretty, I'm gonna put in here. So just every little piece, I just love. Every little piece is something that I think is pretty, that I wanted to look at, that I enjoyed. I have all these journaling cards that didn't get used, so I will probably be using them in my next journal or my next planner journal thingy. Yeah, some awesome stuff. Oh, something special from a friend. But yeah, so that's an idea. So you can use a junk journal as a planner. It might take some planning to figure out how you want to do it, but yeah, you can definitely do that. A little private message for myself there. And this was made out of a composition book. So for instance, this one was made from scratch, from cardboard and fabric. This one was made from scratch from, I think there's some cardboard in here, I don't remember. This one also made from scratch from cardboard, and this other one made from scratch from cardboard. This one made from a composition book. And you could alter a book too to make a junk journal. I can show you that in another video. So then let's talk about a glue book. So a glue book's different from a junk journal in the way that you're pretty much just gluing stuff down, just pictures that you find from magazines. So this one, I made the edges juicy. I forget the lady who said that. I'm gonna see if I can find these people and link them. And that just means that I glued several pieces of the papers together, and then I put something on the edge so that it was like, it wasn't just frayed and just open. It was like I lined the edge kind of. And then this was supposed to be an inspiration book, so I just talked about different things that inspire me, like home decor and wine and spirits and candles and colors. And I have other stuff that I need to still finish actually, like fashion. I may not take part in all this stuff. Fashion for sure, I'm still working on, but it still inspires me. Water, you know, just fun little things. And this is just a book for me to like kind of look at my style and look at how colors go together and just be inspired when I look at it and open it. So that's a different idea. It's not necessarily a junk journal, but it's still in the vein of upcycling and using recycled materials kind of, because this is an ESPN book, just an old ESPN book that my husband had. Okay, now here's something that's like an art journal. This was a book I wrote, and I'll make it available to my members, to my free members. No, not to my free members, I'm sorry, because it's a book with some valuable information. But it was a book I wrote when I had a different business. I was a virtual assistant for a while, and I wrote a book for creatives to help them organize their business. But the background is made in the art journal style, where there's like, what was it called? I'm sorry guys, you're gonna hate me for this, but it's that white stuff. What is it? It's not glue. It's not. Is it decoupage? It's not decoupage. It's whatever it is. You put it down so that you can paint over the pages. Okay? Do you know what I'm talking about? If you know, say so in the comments. So I use that all through the book so that I can make areas for people to write in. But other than that, you know, I put down pieces of book and napkin, and I painted, and something like stamps, because I didn't really have a stamp, but I kind of made stamps, and I just went wild. But I also put information in here because the point of this was supposed to be to help creative people who have a problem looking at a blank page be inspired to write in this and actually get their business plan going. So yeah, if you are interested in this ebook, I will make it available for purchase, and I will also make it available for free to my paid members. But if you're a free member, that does not mean that you won't get information from this book as well. It's got some great information in it. And I'll be providing an e-pamphlet too for my free members. So that's what I wanted to share with you. What is a junk journal? What's a blue book? What's a art journal? How can you use a junk journal? And, you know, just kind of, if you're a beginner, just so that you can understand how all this works together. Alrighty, well, I will see you later. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and please make sure that you visit my art community. Like I said, their membership is free. There's some great perks there, and that's at designdarlings.club. Not a .com, it's a .club. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.